Hi there, I'm Adam Conn, VP of Enablement and co-founder at Uniform, and I want to take you through a day in the life of a marketer or a merchandiser. And it's not really a day, just a short amount of time, but I want to show you how Uniform lets you create dynamic and engaging digital experiences using content from multiple different sources and to do it without having to ask for help from developers every step of the way. So I am going to be a marketer for a company called JavaDrip today. And JavaDrip is a boutique coffee brand. A popular influencer on TikTok has been raving about this new espresso machine that we recently launched. And I want to launch a campaign to capitalize on this, but I got to act fast because this attention isn't going to last. I need to create a landing page that gives people all the information they need to fall in love with this machine. And I want to create a page like this, but the content I need is spread across so many different systems. And my developer said that the soonest that they can help me with any of this is a few weeks away. I need this now, but fortunately I have Uniform. I've already created the campaign page in Uniform using a basic page type. The page has a hero component. I want to use it, but I want to change it up. I can just start editing content in line. The hero also has a default background image that I want to change to a video coming from my DAM. Now that the video's in place, I can see the text is a little hard to read, so I'm going to add an image overlay to create some contrast. I also want the hero to take up the whole viewing area, which the hero supports through a checkbox. After the hero, I want to use the content from one of the articles stored in my CMS to build interest, so I add a new component and select the article. If I don't want to use all the content from the article, I can replace it in the component using the rich text editor. I can link to another article that the visitor might enjoy. And because this is a rich text field, I can apply some formatting. Now I'm ready to show some product information, so I add a product story component. Product information actually comes from several sources, a couple of back-end systems and a PIM. But all I need to do is select the product because Uniform is going to pull all of this content together for me. Next, I want to add some images of the machine, so I add a photo gallery component to the page. Now, these are the latest photos that we have. I just got them in an email. I uploaded these images directly to Uniform because, I'm in a hurry, and I'll pick a few of them. Showing a bunch of static images isn't going to excite new visitors, so I can add some animation to keep visitors interested. The next component I want to add is an FAQ. This content's also coming from my CMS. I can select the entries I want, and now I've added information to help people make a buying decision. Everyone likes reviews, so I'll add a reviews component. The reviews come from a third-party service, but Uniform lets me include them like any other content. I need to add some visual excitement, so I add a marketing hero component. This ties back to my CMS where the marketing team, my team, because I'm a marketer, remember, is in the CMS. We've created these content blocks that can be used throughout the site. I find a good one and I see the content block on my page. Now the content block has a couple of different versions. I think the 2-column version fits the page pretty well, so I'll use that. Next, I want product recommendations. Our data science team has a whole system for generating recommendations. I don't know how that magic works, but I can use it just as easily as any other content. I just need to select the product I want recommendations for, and Uniform handles the rest. The last thing I want to do is change the title for this component. Since I know all the recommendations for the machine will be coffee beans, I want it to reflect that. I also need an email signup form. This is a campaign page after all. I need a background image for the form, and I'm going to use AI to generate one for me. I want a close-up photo of a cup of coffee. There are a couple of text fields to enter. I'll type in the title myself, but I want to use AI to generate the description. The last thing I want to consider is my hero. This component is really critical because this is my brand making its first impression, but I'm not sure this is the most compelling message. I'm going to create an A/B test, and some visitors will see this espresso at home version, but I want to create another version by copying this version and making some changes. I can change the text inline. And I'll pick a different video for my dam. And I'm done. Last thing I need to do is publish the page. And this is what the published page looks like. Some visitors will see the first variant, other visitors will see the second. And this is the page I built. In just a few minutes, I did this by working entirely in my visual workspace. I didn't need to switch from one tool to another. I didn't have to wait until developers were available to help me to pull content from all these different systems. I was able to do it myself, and I was able to get this campaign started in time to capitalize on my brand's 15 minutes of TikTok fame. I hope you like what you saw. The team at Uniform is here to help you make this sort of workflow your reality.